bet all of our showbiz royalty is part of this group, then think again. First in our list for the second batch of artists is the daughter of John Estrada and Janice Tabalan, who has been making a name for herself as a model and influencer ever since she was 17. It is now her time in showbiz with an upcoming show called Viral. And guys, I'll tell you now, she is doing so amazing on our show, and I'm so excited for all of you to see her. Let's all welcome Kaila Estrada.
Hey Ria, thank you. That was
Hi,
so sweet of
guys.
you to say. And hi everybody, good afternoon. Thank you for sharing your afternoon with us.
Thank you, Kai. Now, armed with wise words from his late father, the seasoned actor Spanky Manikan, our next artist is ready to take on show business despite his hesitations at first. But he's got the right mind, attitude, and support from his mother, none other than the veteran actress Susan Africa. Let's give it up for Migo Manikan.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi. Okay. Her first foray in the entertainment industry was through the girl group MNL48. Here, she had gotten a newfound passion for performing. And our excitement just can't be contained as we hope to see more of her on stages and on screen. Please meet Sela.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Kamusta po mga kapamilya? Hello po.
Hi. If there's one kind of hunger we tolerate in this industry, that would definitely be the hunger to learn, and to learn. And as he mentioned in yesterday's signing event, he's now hungrier than ever. Hailing from the famed Gumabao clan and headlining an upcoming film by Joel Lamangan, here is Paulo Gumabao.
Hi Ria, hi
Hi,
everyone.
Pao.
Hello, good afternoon.
And he's also in uh my mom's show HKM,
Yeah,
right?
I'm working with
Correct.
your
You're
mom. I
working
love
with
your
her. Oh,
mom. I
oh,
love your mom.
I love her too. I'll tell her that. Plus points for you. Ito naman, baka naiinitan na kayo dyan ang iinit ng mga tanong kanina. Let's go up to the summer capital of the Philippines to meet our next artist. Her joining the industry has been years in the making, but finally, andito na siya. Media friends, please meet Zabel Lamberth.
Hi, Ate Rhea. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon.
And of course, last but not the least, I feel like this artist doesn't need any further introduction. Well, we all know him from way before he formally joined the industry, what with his last name and his journey towards fatherhood. And with that being said, belated Happy Father's Day to our next guest, who's now ready to fully commit to being an actor. Please welcome the very handsome and very, very kind Jake Ejercito. Hi, Jake!
Hey, Ate Ria, what's up?
Ay! Maka-ate ka pala. Ang kapal mo.
Hello to everyone, our friends from the media, and to everyone who's watching our live stream this afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Kuya Jake.
To be honest, I only decided to get into acting 2 years ago, 2019. And I feel like I've reached a point in my life where really willing to get out of my comfort zone and explore. And this is something that's been in the back of my mind for a while, but I just never really thought I had what it took. And I also wasn't confident enough yet. And I'm still working on that now. But so far, I've been really happy to be here and so grateful. And I've been learning so much. And I'm really in love with the craft now. So I really feel like maybe this was really meant for me. And my mom would usually just say, be true to who you are. You don't have to change a thing. Just do your best in everything that you do. But like stay yourself, like be the same, be who you are, don't change a thing. And my dad naman is always telling me also to do my best in everything and continue to stay humble. And I feel like we all here have heard the same from our parents. Kaya yun po.
Thank you, Kaila.
Hi, Pao.
Hello, hi. Para sa akin, my dad always tells me na always be an empty cup. Always be an empty cup. Always be there when you go to taping, when you're working with the people, working sa taping, always be willing to learn. Kasi pag puno na yung cup mo, hindi na malalagyan eh. If you think that you're good enough, if you think na mataas ka na, you're not gonna learn anymore. So always be willing to learn. Ayun.
Hi, Miss Melba. For me, I guess it's quite the same. my parents just keep on telling me na the comparison will never go away. People would always compare me to them, you know, but just be yourself, stay grounded, stay humble, always be willing to learn, as Paulo said. And lagi nila sinasabi sa akin, always make use of your eyes when you're acting.
Good afternoon po, Miss Melba. For me, I think the one thing that really stuck to me from my mom is na be prepared. Like, kahit anong nangyayari, always be prepared. You don't know what's gonna happen in the set, pwede magbago, and even if you don't have taping, practice, prepare, sharpen your skills po. Ayun.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. So I think yung tumatak po talaga na advice from my parents is dapat marunong ka makisama po sa mga nakakatrabaho mo. Kasi kahit gaano ka po kagaling na aktres, kaso hindi ka marunong makisama po sa mga nakakatrabaho mo, hindi ka daw po tatagal sa industriya. Kaya stay humble at mapagkumbaba daw po talaga.
Sa akin naman po, ang laging sinasabi ng mom ko is always be yourself. Hindi mo kailangan gumaya sa ibang tao. And also to be humble and always be willing to learn.
Yeah, it's very exciting to be working on Marry Me, Marry You. As you said, when you see the cast kasi, it's a mixture of veteran actors and newcomers like si Luis Vera Perez, kasama din namin siya doon. It's an overwhelming experience eh. You know, sometimes during takes, parang I find myself watching also. Parang nagiging fan ako nila. You know? We've done one cycle already of lock-in taping. And the camaraderie is great, actually. I treat it also as a great learning experience. Oh yeah, why not? I mean, I always say happy Andy, happy Ellie. So, and I've met Fillmore already, and we have like a decent and a civil relationship. Okay naman po. Fortunately, I wasn't able to spend it with her because she's in Siargao right now with Andy. So we just FaceTimed last night. Yeah. Actually, in our show right now, I'm some sort of a love team kay Janine Gutierrez and Paula Avellino. Yeah. It might be quite, tough pag naging ka-love triangle ng sikat na love team, no? Kasi syempre their fans are very, but yeah, why not? I mean, I'll take it as a challenge naman, and I'd want to work with people and actors I can learn from.
I really believe that it's something you have to learn pag na-experience mo na talaga siya. Kasi regardless of what anyone tells you on how to handle it, I feel like when the time comes na nangyari siya, it can really get overwhelming and makakalimutan mo lahat yon. And so I have been bashed in the past once, and all my mom was telling me is na, alam mo, like, you know yourself better than anyone, and we know you better than anyone. So you shouldn't be affected with what other people are saying about you because you know yourself more. So yun lang po.
I think it all boils down to the difference between criticizing and critiquing, because maybe if we take into account yung mga sinasabi ng bashers, like if we find ways to improve ourselves, listening to them or reading their comments, maybe we can, improve ourselves also. But of course, there are also bashers na, they just do it for fun. So the best way to deal with it is analyze it, read it, then whatever you feel with it, if you think it will improve improve yourself as a person, as an actor or something, then maybe you can take it into account. But if it's not, then maybe you can just laugh it off or something, make a joke out of it.
For me, kasi since my family is in the world of politics, no, I'm kind of used to it growing up kasi our lives have, been an open book somehow. But I'll just echo also what Kaila and Migo said. Parang I'll take constructive criticism any day. But when it comes to bashing, as long as you know yourself and you're secure with yourself, diba? You just basically have to practice self-control talaga because they will never stop. It comes with the territory.
Tungkol sa bashing, me and my brother and sister, si Marco and si Michelle, we've been getting a lot of hate comments because of our situation with our dad. Pero sanay na kami. And anything na sinasabi ng mga ibang tao, we don't even get affected anymore. I think it's more on kilala namin yung tatay namin. Kilala namin yung sarili namin. So these people who are typing hate comments behind the camera, behind their phone, we don't even know them. And then we don't even know if they're decent people. So bakit naman natin i-entertain yung mga sinasabi nila? We know ourselves. We love our dad. And alam naman namin lahat na wala kaming sinasaktang tao.
Thanks, Paulo. Go.
Actually, na-bash na rin po ako before. And ang pag-handle ko po ng bashers is by ignoring them. Kasi wala ka naman magagawa eh. If they continue on affecting you, ikaw rin po yung mahihirapan in the end. Kaya I choose not to pay attention and just ignore them.
Po ako ng group before, MNL48. Yung experience ko po sa group na yun, madami po kaming bash na receive kasi medyo hindi patanggap ng masa yung aming concept. So, natutunan ko po while being there is kahit madaming bash ka ma-receive, wag mo siya didibdibin. Gawin mo yun as a strength para mas mapagputihin pa yung craft mo. Kasi at the end of the day, ikaw naman yung haharap sa tao eh, hindi po sila. Gawin mo lang yun panglakas ng loob para mas mabuti mo yung iyong work.
Actually, it really made me feel like I'm brand new again. Although there is still some pain after surgery, there's still some pain on my lower back. I'm able to work better already. Actually, I really had it done para I could act properly. Ang hirap kasing iniisip na may body pain ka, tapos acting ka pa. Parang ang hirap nun, I promise. But I'm 2 months and 13 days post-op. And I have an appointment again in 5 days. So far, so good. Nothing's wrong with it naman. Although there is still heaviness, but I'm okay. And I'm off painkillers officially. So there's that. Bless. We're good. We're doing good.
She's been super helpful through my journey starting show business. And nagpapasalamat din talaga ako sa kanya because, you know, the advice that my parents give are different from my sister because sa parents ko matagal na nila tong ginagawa eh. So second nature na sa kanila to. So with my sister, she has more, I guess, she has fresher eyes when it comes to being in the entertainment industry. Kaya I like listening to her advice as well. Kasi mas recent yung mga experiences niya and siya lagi yung tinetext ko sa lock-in taping nung first cycle ng viral na parang, ate, what do you do pag ganito? Paano ka nakaka-memorize ng mahabang monologue? Yung mga ganon na tanong sa sister ko na tinatanong. And yeah, she's been super supportive, super helpful, and she's been cheering me on and she's been texting me a lot during lock-in taping trying to see how I am, and she's like, uminom ka na maraming tubig, matulog ka na maaga, yung mga ganon. So sobrang na-appreciate ko siya during the time na nagsisimula ako.
Yes, like I said kanina, we've done one cycle of lock-in taping. Actually, next week we'll be entering the bubble again. And yeah, it's been a fun experience. The camaraderie is great, and you know, it's exciting because it's a different genre this time, and it's the first time for a lot of us in the cast doing a parang light drama comedy. So it's something fresh that we can offer our audience. Kaya nakaka-excite po talaga.
I actually didn't know what I wanted to be back in college. When I was a kid, I wanted to be so many things: a soldier, a scientist, biologist, paleontologist, meteorologist, lahat na. And then when I hit college, I didn't know what I want. High school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So my dad told me, "Why not take up law? Because the family doesn't have a lawyer yet." So I did that. I went with that for a while, and then when it was time to choose what to take for college, I didn't know if I was going to go law all the way. So I took a pre-law course, psychology, to see if it could help me become a lawyer or if I wanted to be something else. Then in college, I didn't know what I wanted to do again, so I was just, just living my life. And then my dad got sick, told me he wanted me to continue it for him, and from there I picked up from there. And now that I'm part of this industry, based on the stories, I don't think this is an easy job, but it is certainly doable. You just need to put your mind to it, and I forgot who said this. I think si Direk Wen Ramos mentioned this. Yung ano yun, sa industriya na to, kailangan naka-blinders talaga. You just need to focus on your work. Don't compare yourself with other people. Just do your work, and the rest will follow.
I actually think I was born to be an actress. Bata pa lang po kasi ako, acting na talaga yung hilig ko. Sobrang arte ko all the time, iyakin, may mga kinakopy akong scenes sa mga movies, and I really love watching Cinema One. Na-influence po ako nung nag-aalaga sa akin nung bata ako. So it was a childhood dream and my dream until now. And yun po, nung 2016, I tried entering showbiz by doing workshops, auditioning, and finally I am here now. So, I think acting is not an easy job kasi marami ka pong kailangan i-consider eh. Also, the bashers, hindi po madaling mag-handle, and marami ka po pong need i-improve sa sarili mo and para matuwa yung mga taong manonood sa'yo.
Definitely yes. I remember nung mga kinder pa po talaga ako, sa tuwing natanungin ako ng teacher ko, anong gusto mo maging paglaki mo? Nasabi ko po, I wanna be a dancer, I wanna be an actress, ganyan. So I think talagang nasa dugo ko na po yung pagiging passionate sa acting. Kasi I remember din, madami po ako mga artistang ina-impersonate, ganyan. Pasensya na po maingay sa labas. So, ayun po. Talagang masabi ko na gusto ko po itong aking piniling craft. And I would say din na hindi madali po itong pag-arte sa camera kasi natandaan ko po yung tumatak na sinabi ni Direk Ryan, yung Star Magic head na nag-workshop po. Hindi lang po dapat facial expression yung gumagana sa'yo kapag umarte ka eh. Dapat marunong ka ipagsabay yung mind, yung voice, yung diction mo, and yung body language mo. And I think, masabi ko po talaga hindi yun madali. So I think talagang madami ka po talagang kailangan gawin para maging maganda po yung outcome. Thank you.
Yeah, so just like Migo, I wanted to be so many things, and I couldn't just decide on one thing. I wanted to be a tattoo artist, a barista, a doctor, a crime investigator, lahat na. And yeah, so even now, I don't think there are any limits as to what you want to be for as long as you're willing to work hard, and it really is what you're passionate about. I don't think there are any limitations, diba? So, and right now my passion happens to be acting, and so I'm here and I'm very grateful. And I guess, if the role permits, I could still be all of those things, diba? So, ayun. Yeah.
For me, growing up back, like I remember back in grade school, I was part of drama clubs, repertory. Considering both my parents are from showbiz, so yeah, obviously, like most kids, I wanted to follow in their footsteps. And then, di nila ako pinayagan because they wanted me to finish my studies first. So I sort of shifted my sights to politics naman. And then up until recently, I sort of got disillusioned with it. So here we go. Yeah.
But still exciting, equally fun.
Of course, very much so.
And of course, Paolo.
Hi, sorry, what was the question? I was disconnected earlier.
Okay. The question is, have you always wanted to be an actor, or did you have other childhood aspirations like becoming a professional in another industry like a nurse or banker? And now that you've had a glimpse of showbiz, do you think it's an easy job?
I remember when I was 7 years old, yun na talaga yung pinaka gusto kong gawin. I wanted to become an actor. Right after I saw the movie Forrest Gump, I was like, I have to do that. So, never na ako nagkaroon ng ibang goals. This has been my goal ever since I was 7 years old. And no, it is not an easy job because you have to sacrifice a lot. You have to sacrifice a lot of time, effort. You need to be there. You need to show up and learn all the time. And hindi talaga madali yung for example, you have to play different characters and minsan bibigyan ka ng iba't ibang role. Yeah, it's difficult. Pero as long as you're passionate about your job and as long as you're always willing to learn, then you can succeed.
Thank you, Pao. Super,
Thank you.
super fun what we do. We can start with Sela. Let's start with Sela.
Oh, yes. Naalala ko po nung nakuha ko yung unang salary ko sa isang project, kumain po kami ng family ko sa labas. And nagkataon din po na birthday ko that day. So, nagpa-swimming din po ako. So, ayun po. Very memorable.
Sharing it with your loved ones, of course.
Yes.
Very memorable. How about you, Zabel?
When I first got my first salary from a project I did 2 years ago, nag-treat po ako sa family ko. Kumain kami and nag-enjoy.
Family then. Very sweet. Thank you, Zabel. How about you, Migo?
When I got my first salary, yeah, linibre ko yung family ko, like take out lang or something. Pero I threw the rest into like investments, like mga stocks or something like that, so the money can grow.
Yes. Dapat wais tayo sa pera. That's something we must always remember. Hirap kumita ng pera. How about you, Paulo? What did you do or what's the best reward after a long day?
Well, for me, I think it's important to always remember to treat your family and treat yourself. So first sahod ko nalala ko because me and my family we love watching movies sa cinema. So nanood kami lahat ng movie and then yung treat ko naman sa sarili ko, I bought like a bunch of PS4 games. Yeah, so yun.
Dun tayo sa PS, diba? PS muna. Self first. Oh, nothing wrong with loving yourself and
Yeah.
putting yourself first. How about you, Kai?
Okay, let's start with reward for myself after a long day of work is really a good sleep. I love to sleep and I really value my resting time. So, but then I don't really remember anymore what the first thing I bought was with my first salary. But I'm pretty sure it was also just treating family to like food or something, but I can't really remember anymore. And what I'm working towards naman, yung goal ko, is to be able to buy myself my own place. That's always been a dream of mine, is to be able to live completely independent. So yeah, that's pretty much my goal now, is to work towards that. So
Thank you, Kai. Oh, same. Moving out. Yes.
diba?
How about you? We talk about this all the time.
I
How
know.
about you? How about you, Jake?
Well, for me, there's no better reward than getting good feedback, from your director and co-actors. But with my first salary, like Migo, I also invested it.
Doon tayo kay Jake.
Why?
Doon tayo talaga. Let's go.
Siyempre may
Nice
9-year-old na ako, kailangan.
9 na ba si Ellie? 9 na si Ellie.
She's turning 10 this year, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tita Ria.
Wow. Yes, Tito Jake. At dahil ikaw ang huli kong tinanong, there is another question for you from John Bueno. With the body of a Greek god, are you also game to still play roles that would require you to show it off now that you are part of Star Magic? Yes naman, Greek god.
Are you serious? John, baka kay Paulo dapat yun. Am I really supposed to answer this question?
So I guess the answer is there is no need. Acting na ang labanan ngayon ng isang Jake and Ejercito. Correct? Tama tayo doon? Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, Sela, you have a
My
question.
gosh.
You have a question also for you, Sela. P-pop groups are big